Hunter Shepard would make his NHL debut for the Washington Capitals, and this is a guy who was undrafted, 27 years old, a long shot to make the NHL. This is a feel-good story, and the Capitals started out this game strong. Anthony Mantha would come on down, no-look shot on the net, 5-hole, and the Caps are up 1-0. About 9 minutes later, Dylan Strome on a feed from Ovechkin, sprawling all over the ice. This was a really insane way to score a goal. He gets the second goal for the Caps, and things are looking up. Oshie would have a nice break-in pass to Milano. Milano would just rip this glove side, not much of a chance there for Schmid. The Caps would close out the first period, winning 3-0. You'd go into the second period, and then the Capitals realize, oh wait, we're the Capitals, and the Devils would score a lot of goals very quickly. First goal of the period for them would be from Tyler Toffoli, kind of on a broken play, not much Shepard could do there. The second goal would be Hughes to Meyer on the back door within 50 seconds of their first goal, and then a little bit over a minute later, Nico would find a way to score here, and we got ourselves a tied game. But the bleeding would not stop there. The Hughes brothers would both assist on this one over to Tyler Toffoli. He would slide it underneath Shepard, and now the Devils have themselves a 4-3 lead. Out of the 4 goals in the second period, I think the last one is when he probably should have had. The other 3 were just kind of weird, wonky situations. But admittedly, that is a rough stretch for a guy making his NHL debut within 6-minute span. But the Capitals would stabilize things. Kuznetsov over to Strome, and this was a really nice play. He gets his second of the game, 4th on the season. Then Mantha over to McMichael, good backhand finish, and then Alexander Ovechkin would get his second on the season on an empty net. Capitals would win this game 6-4. I know the stats aren't great for Hunter Shepard, but he made his NHL debut. He's living out his dream. Yeah, 18 saves on 22 shots against for an .818 save percentage is not great, but it's not like all those goals were just horrific, and he made some decent stops as well throughout the game to get them that victory. The Capitals don't have an amazing roster, and if they're going to win hockey games, they have to have everyone bring their A game, and thus far in this season, I just haven't seen enough of that in their own end and even in the neutral zone. Some of it can be bad luck, but the Capitals need to find their game and just come in with a high compete level. The way this team will have to win is by outworking their opponents, and if they just have poor defensive miscues, they don't have enough talent on the roster right now to overcome it. And as for the Devils, Schmid gets pulled after the 3rd goal. Vanacek comes in, he lets up 2 goals. Both goaltenders weren't great. Schmid was definitely the worst goaltender. This was not a great game for the Devils. Am I worried about him? Not really. I think there's a lot of talent on that roster, but hey, I'm really happy for Hunter Shepard living out his dream, finally making it to the NHL. Overcoming all the odds, an undrafted guy, 27 years old, career AHLer. There's no better story than that in my opinion. The stats might not be amazing, but what is amazing is this dude living out his dream. I'm Captain Paul. I'll see you in the next one.
And one that the Shepard family will never forget.